Something that bothers me about the church and some people that come to church and be in the church. Demons. Oh, I want to be around the pastor because he's anointed. I need to talk to the pastor. You don't be around no pastor all up in his face, saying anything to him, playing around with him, and doing all types of things to the pastor and the ministers. Those are my anointed vessels, prophets, seers, evangelists, and deacons, and people in the church. But we're going to talk about the pastor. People are not supposed to be around the pastor and the ministers, especially if they're from God and have anointed and a call upon their lives. Oh, I want to be around the pastor because he's anointed and he's an anointed vessel. And I feel like I want to be around the pastor because he has anointing on himself and he got money. You don't be around no pastor like that. That's immaturity in the church. That's an immature person being around the pastor. As much as I've been in church, I stayed away from the pastor. I shook his hand sometimes, but I stayed away from the pastor. I guess because I'm mature enough to know that you don't be around no pastor because that's God's prophet and you don't touch the prophet of God. Some people want to go to church and be close to the pastor, but you can't be close to the pastor, honey. That's why the pastor is protected and not protecting the pastor because my prayers are always heard. The pastor is an anointed vessel. And everybody can't be around the pastor, especially when you ain't worthy. And when you unclean and impure. And not a virgin and not a vessel, a pure vessel unto God. That's been a problem in the church for a long time. Everybody want to be around the pastor. I don't let people be around me. I don't let people be around me. I let the ministers and other people in the church that work for my church be around these people in the church. So that's what's been bothering me about the church too. Because everybody want to be around the pastor. You don't be around no pastor like that. Especially when you're an ordinary person like that. You can't be around a pastor like that, honey. You need to grow up. You need to mature in the faith. But I know one thing, you're going to mature in the faith right down there in hell, in Gehenna. Gehenna. Gehenna is hell. Just to enlighten you today. Hell. And hell has some other names too. Gehenna, Abyss, Tartarus, Hell, the lake of fire, and some other names to it. That ain't even been created yet. But they're going to be created. The Legion of Doom, the realm of the dead, all them immature people in the church is going to hell. Goodbye.